Good morning, Starshine. The world says hello. Today, I'm going to explain to you how you can get a drawing like this and turn it into a high quality, high resolution art print like this using a scanner, and why you should invest in using a scanner in the first place. If you're brand new to making art prints, then you're probably using your phone. You're using your phone, aren't you? I'm just kidding, I'm not judging you. I used to use my phone all the time before I got a scanner, and these are the problems I was running into. So the first problem you might be running into with using your phone to take pictures of your art is getting a perfectly level photo. And what I mean by that is you set up your art, right? And then you get your phone and you start trying to take pictures of your art, and you run into this problem. Your hands move around a lot, and even if you set it up on a tripod, you're not gonna be able to get your tripod at the perfectly right, straight on angle to take a good picture of your art. And I would spend so much time taking a million photos of my art, trying to get it perfectly straight, and it would just never work out.
Nope.
The second major problem you're gonna run into is lighting. So I would take my art outside because daylight is the best light available, and I would just set it up on the ground and start trying to take pictures. And what would happen is, depending on which direction the sun was coming from, one side of the drawing would be more bright and warm and the other side of the drawing would be more cool toned, and it was just not an accurate representation of how the drawing actually looked. And again, I was spending so much time trying to take pictures from all different angles, maybe one in the shadow, maybe one in the direct sunlight, and the colors were just never accurate, and it is a huge waste of time and it's very frustrating. And the third major problem you're probably gonna run into is quality and resolution. I get it, iPhones are really advanced now and the cameras are really good, but it still has a very limited resolution. So if you're trying to take a picture of a small drawing like this and then you turn it into a larger art print, it's going to look blurry and fuzzy and it's gonna be very low quality, and that's not good for your customers. Here's the thing. If you're not ready to invest in a scanner, that is perfectly okay. If you decide to keep using your phone, I highly recommend using this app Snapseed. It's really great. You just kind of have to play around with it, learn how to use it. And I would use it to adjust specific spots in my drawing to make everything more cohesive. Like, you can literally change the warmth or the cool tones of specific parts of your drawing, and it would fix the problems that I was having with trying to take my pictures in natural daylight outside. If you are ready to have the best quality prints that you can possibly have, then it's probably time to get a scanner. I get it, it could be a little bit scary to invest in something so expensive. I have the Epson Perfection V600 and this cost me $400. But here's the thing, you can do a payment plan so you don't have to pay for the whole thing up front. You could just make small payments until it's paid off. Or you can even go on Facebook Marketplace or find a used one somewhere that you can get for a discounted price. First great thing about using a scanner is that you are never going to struggle with getting a perfectly level image of your art ever again, because all you have to do is put your art in the scanner, close the lid, and there you go. That's all you have to do. You don't have to spend so much time trying to get a perfectly level photo with your phone. The second major benefit to using a scanner is, of course, quality and resolution. So most phones don't have a resolution over 300, which is really bad. But when you use a scanner, you can go all the way above 1000. And this is how you get smaller drawings and turn them into larger art prints. And it's not going to be fuzzy or blurry in any way. Another benefit is you don't have to worry about lighting because the scanner takes care of that for you, and it's going to be so perfect. And the third major benefit, especially if you're an artist running a shop, is now that your prints are higher quality, you can start charging more for your prints. And you should. Getting a scanner was one of the best investments I've ever made for my art business, because my prints are so high quality now that I'm actually proud to sell them, and people are so surprised by the quality. I get positive comments all the time about my prints whenever someone purchases them. So yeah, I would never ever go back to not using a scanner. I don't regret it at all. It is the best investment I've ever made. Trust me. That's all I have for you today, but if you would like a tutorial on exactly how to use the scanner, then leave a comment and I will see you in the next one.